Day 60, 30 days to go. I will be so happy when I'm free of this. um, I have realized what I'm trying to achieve here. Recently, I remembered something. When I was, I think, 8, 9, maybe 10 years old, my friend and I would write these funny stories. And like we had all kinds of crazy things. Like we had like stories about like furniture coming alive at night, or basically we created a bunch of really funny characters and they would just come to life in our stories. Doesn't really matter what it was about. What matters is the feeling that I remember having while writing those stories. And it was just complete creativity. Clearly, we were kids. We didn't care if anything was good enough or not. We just wrote it and that was it. And we had so much fun doing it. That's what I'm trying to do here. I think if I can go back to that, which is probably near impossible as an adult, to kind of completely not think and just create something and have fun with it. I get to that first and then I can marry it with technical knowledge. It would be great. But as I promised, I will add something useful to today's video as well. And the professional advice for today is mm, let me think about it. No, scratch that. I want to share something with you. And this is for anyone who wants to improve their pronunciation and torture themselves a little bit. This is something that I do to myself almost every day, and it's sadistic. $6 on Amazon never bought you this much in happiness. So whether English is your second language, why am I looking down? Whether English is your second language, I was looking at the book, that's why. Whether or not English is your second language or first, it might even be easier for me, being that I've learned this. I don't know. So, anyways, if you want to learn to speak a bit more clearly, I recommend this. Now, for professional advice. If you want to buy a house, you need a realtor. If you want to find a good one, you need to interview a few. I'm kind of the worst person to tell you this because I never found a good one. I am my own realtor myself. But anyways, you want to find a good one. If you're looking to buy, you have to ask them this question. And then if they can't answer it, then you can weed out the really shitty ones immediately. You have to ask them this. What are you going to do? What is your strategy to make sure that I don't overpay for a house that I want to buy? And see what they say. Most will say nothing. They don't have a strategy because they don't think like that. It's no, the industry is so weird. This is the conclusion that I came up with a few weeks ago. This profession, realtors, it shouldn't exist. That's it. I've said it. It shouldn't exist. It's an artificial profession that no one really needs. However, the government can't sleep at night knowing that there are large amounts of money changing hands that get they can't tax. So they can at least tax the 6% that an average person pays to sell a house, right? It's never going to disappear. No one really needs it. I mean, you do now because they exist, right? So you working within the system where, especially if you're buying a house, it's silly not to have a realtor because you don't pay anything. The seller pays for both sides. So since that's never going to go away, you do need a realtor. But like, if you look at it like the organic perspective of it, you don't. That's why the quality is so bad. That's why it took me 3 months basically to realize that mostly good ones, they don't exist. And after now working for I think 4 years, I can count on one hand out of all the realtors that I know that I would trust with my own property. That's it. Less than, okay, there's three, excluding myself. There's three. So when you're buying, Like I said, ask them this question. What is your strategy to make sure I don't overpay? I'll make a video on my second channel probably because that's the channel for residential stuff. What you actually need to do as a realtor to make sure your client doesn't overpay, and as a person looking for a realtor to make sure you don't get screwed in the process. Because basically, what do you need realtors for? You can find the house on your own, right? It's all online. You need a realtor to make sure you don't get screwed in the process. So if they can't do that, then what's the point? So you have to find a good one. Okay, day 60. I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. I'm 2/3 through this. This is so painful still. I actually enjoyed the last video, but I took a break. I actually took a break for a few days on purpose. Like this wasn't me fighting anymore to make a video. I just realized I needed a break for a few days. Um, Thank you for watching. The whole three of you. The Thank you. Day 60. Thank you for watching. The whole three of you. I'm so excited. This is getting better. I am definitely not as scared as I was in the beginning. I no longer care about perfection and I can speak into the camera mostly. Day 60, over and out. Thank you for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.